Happy Wednesday. I am back down in the sewing room. You can't quite see it, but the turquoise 70s maxi dress of dreams is hanging up over there. I've got to finish the back hem of the chiffon layer. I've got to sew some binding to the front edge of the inside waistband. I need to put on buttons and buttonholes, hand stitch the lining at the back of the dress to the waist seam, and then that's as much as I can do until the hem drops. I'm not sure the hem is actually going to drop much. Hang on a sec. No, it has, there's a good sort of like ½ inch of waviness going on down there, although to be fair that is so full that might not even notice. I am going to be, as I mentioned in the last vlog, I'm going to do a narrow rolled hem on my overlocker with some matching thread because this chiffon does not press well, so turning it up and up again and getting it to press and stitch nicely I think would be more problematic than I want to spend time on doing it, because it is a giant hem, there is a lot of it. So yeah, narrow rolled hem on the overlocker. I'm really not sure about it, which is kind of depressing. Out of all the stuff that I've sewn this time around, the shirt wasn't quite right. The 9296 I like, you haven't seen yet. I do like it. I'm just not sure. The waistcoat I like. This dress I like. And the two trouser muslins have worked, but they're kind of depressing because they're only in muslin form. They're not actual trousers. So this next round of cutting out is going to be... Oh, and then the two dress bodices that I trialled, muslined, they worked. Is that all that I did cut out this time around? I think it is. But so, yeah. The muslins have all been successful. So 4 successful muslins, that's good. And then 4 alright-ish finished garments. You know what, I don't know if I want to finish that garment today. I don't know if I want to just get to the cutting out and tracing of the next batch of patterns, because I know there's a lot in there that are going to fit. And they're going to look awesome because I've muslined them. As I'm recording this, you've just seen my lookbook, my June and July sewing plans and fabric haul video. So you know I've got lots of plans for some blue kind of fabric. So I washed my hair this morning. My fringe is still going crazy. I'm still trying to get used to this new style. I think I just want to cut out a whole bunch of things that I know are going to work. Like, I know I have to retrace the Anna bodice, but I love that bodice. So that dress is going to look nice. Yeah, I'm just putting off work on a thing that I don't really love. Maybe I'll love it when I come back to it. It's not going to hurt any for it to stay there as it is. None of, you know, I'm not wearing it, so there's no friction on that unfinished raw edge at the back, so it's not going to fray any more than it has already or anything. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do, is put the sewing machine away and push everything into the corner. I've got a box of books over there that needs to go back up to the main house. I've got some Project Life cards that I need to sort out. Get those little bits and pieces done. Try and work out where I'm going to store the Project Life boxes, because I don't want to throw those away because they're really pretty and I like them and I'm sure I'll be able to use them for something, probably sewing related, trim, storage or something like that. And then get to tracing my new patterns that I want to do. I am going to trace the Doris dress. I don't know which one I'm going to make it out of yet. I may need to find another wearable muslin fodder fabric in my stash to just check that I like this one, but I'm pretty sure that I'm going to. I was reading the instructions of how it went together last night and then just planning any changes that I want to make. This is an online dress and I think I want to fully line it, and it's again just a personal preference. I hate facings. I hate them with a passion. I really do. I do not like facings, so I think I'm going to fully line the bodice of this dress, which should be fairly easy to do. So that was the only modification that I could see that I wanted to make to it. Oh, and probably lengthen the skirt as well. I'm definitely going to be making the longer one, and I think from what I've seen it's only just covering the knees and I want it to be kind of a lot longer than that. So yeah, this one as well. What else did I do this morning? I have ordered some fabric. It is lining fabric, so I can be forgiven. I ordered some viscose Marrakein from the fabric room. I ordered 10 meters of the ivory because I have a dress that I already have 3 meters of it, and I'm going to use that to line the goldfish dress, the 9345, which I'm going to hopefully cut out today. That's why I want to get to cutting out. I'm really excited about that dress. Also have the McCalls 6740 or 470, 6740 I'm going to make in the polka dot viscose, and that needs to be fully lined, and that takes 5 meters of fabric. So there's that one. Then there's a couple of other dresses that a couple of other fabrics that I have up there, one of which, yes, I have. Oh, let me show you that I'm going to use the wearable muslin for my Doris dress. I hope I have enough of this. It was a remnant, like a single piece, and so it was from the textile centre. It's a floral viscose, but it is on a white background, so it will need lining, because otherwise it's going to be totally see-through, which is good because, as I said, I want to try and line this dress, and I'm going to need to line the skirt as well. So that's what the rest of that fabric is going to get used for. Hopefully there will be enough for a shirt, and then at some point I'm going to order another 10 meters because I want to make a shirt dress in that viscose, which will need to be fully lined because it is see-through. I've got some appliques, some leafy and floral appliques that I want to put onto it, very much like this Hope and Ivy dress, which I absolutely adore, but the other ones were more important, and I should have just ordered 20 meters of it, shouldn't I? Because it was free shipping if you spent over £50, and I was under the £50 mark because it's £3 per metre, so I was at 30. So I've ordered 4 meters of the viscose Marrakein in red to make another of my colour blocked dresses with some viscose I have up there. And then I ordered 5 meters of the coral because that's going to go really well with the Savannah print fabric. And I am going to order a lot of that, and I'm going to order it wholesale. And so I'm going to, the minimum order is a certain amount of meters, so I'm going to order, I think, 20 meters. So that I can put some up in my shop for you guys. I do occasionally sell fabrics in my shop. I will keep the rest for myself. So yes. Oh, and I also ordered some plain cotton jersey. These ones here, all these plain fabrics are viscose jersey, which are lovely but really drapey, and I have a particular McCalls dress, the 7318 I think it is, that I love, and the underbodice of that, the two that I've made it in a viscose jersey, and it's just too drapey. So my theory is if I make the underbodice in cotton jersey and then the drapey bits over the top in viscose jersey, it will fit better. One of my viscose jerseys in down here is the Savannah one, so it's going to be something that I use fairly soon as well. But technically everything that I've bought today is a lining fabric or topping it up so that it was free shipping. The shipping was £10 from the fabric room, and the fabric is like £3 a metre, so it just made more sense to me to spend money on fabric and get free shipping than it did to waste what is essentially sort of 3 meters of fabric on paying £9 for shipping when I was fairly close to the free shipping £50 limit. That's how my brain works. Let me know if you think that that is reasonable kind of logic. Anyway, like I say, I've decided I'm gonna put that to the side for now. I will finish that dress. It will be going up in a June-July lookbook, so you will be seeing that dress. I'm just not going to finish it now because it's just fiddly little bits that are just going to be fine left as they were. So mum and dad are out, the door is open, so the dog is crazy. So if you can hear her barking in the background. Yeah, I'm going to put everything away, make a pile of all the patterns that I have got ready to cut out with their fabrics, make a pile of the patterns that I want to trace to get ready to cut out with their fabric, and then I can start my next batch tracing and cutting marathon, which would probably take me the next couple of days. So time lapse for you guys, tracing, and I wish I could do it as quickly as I do in the time lapse. That's at like 4,000 times the normal speed, so it's not remotely, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling because that was, wow, 13 minutes of waffle, so I am going to get on.
It's so easy to see that you're in love with me. Carve your name next to mine on that big oak tree. That's how you want it to be.
I've managed to cut the bodice of this dress, the 8947, and a full circle skirt out of a very narrow quilting cotton, and the Vogue 9345 shirt. I need to cut the yoke in a plain lining fabric, and I need to cut the bodice of the dress in a plain lining fabric, but I had enough to cut the shirt out of it, so I decided not to line the dress in the same fabric. And I've got pockets in this one because I have a side seam rather than my usual 5-panel circle skirt. Not sure if it's going to work. The back panel is like a full half circle, which means that some of the print is going to be a bit squiffy, but I've made it so that the print is the right way up down the back centre back seam, and it's going to get squiffy towards the side, so I'm hoping that doesn't look too weird. It's an experiment, we shall see. But I had 5 meters of this fabric and I have 4.75 meters of this fabric, so I'm hopeful that I might be able to do something similar, although not a whole shirt. Not that shirt, it might need to be the Gertie shirt possibly, but we'll see. Yeah, so that was good, but it's 5 o'clock now. Yes, it's 5 o'clock, so I'm going to go up to the main house and start cooking dinner. I'm making a fish pie this evening, which is going to be interesting. I've never done that before. Wish me luck.
You bring me things from the store and put it at my front door. I've lost count of the times this have happened before. Not that I'm keeping score, 'cause I do the same for you, just like I'm supposed to do. I'm yours, you're mine. If you ever feeling blue, rest assured I've been there too. We just pick up where we left off, then we toe the line. That's fine. Sunday breakfast in bed, strawberry jam on some bread. And if you feel like doing anything today, then go ahead. I just lay here instead, 'cause I do the same for you, just like I'm supposed to do. I'm yours, you're mine. If you ever feeling blue, rest assured I've been there too. We just pick up where we left off, then we toe the line. That's fine. There too. We just pick up where we left off, then we toe the line. 'Cause I do the same for you, just like I'm supposed to do. I'm yours, you're mine. If you ever feeling blue, rest assured I've been there too. We just pick up where we left off, then we toe the line. I've
not done too badly today. I've got one eave, 2 of the 8947s and a shirt cut out. I am going to cut out an eave out of that one as well, because I've just always dreamed of it being an eave. And then this one I'm going to wait until my lining fabric arrives so that I can trial the Doris dress in this one. And if it's good, then I'll cut it out of this one. It's about 9:30, so it's a bit earlier than I usually stop, but my feet are hurting. I do have my comfort ballet flats on, so they're better than they were, but they are still hurting. So I am going to call it a night for now, go home, watch some Friends, answer some emails, play with Chi, and get back to it tomorrow. So I hope you've enjoyed my day, and I will see you all soon. Bye!